That would be your lower left-hand corner of the screen. I predicted right before the polls closed that in New Hampshire that Donald and Bernie would win. And so let's see what happened. So let's go into our little favorite space, which is YouTube here. And let's see. We have, I think, somebody's interviewing Donald, and I guess we get to listen to his victory speech. So check it out.
Congratulations on your victory. Did you ever think that this was going to happen?
Well, it's been a really wonderful evening, Jake. And, I thought it might, but I didn't know by these numbers. And I was so happy. I just looked at your report, and it was right across the board with men, with women, with young, with old, with, everything. And to win every single category was perhaps the greatest honor of all.
This guy deserves it. I think he's a cool guy. And I'm definitely rooting for this guy, Donald Trump. And whoever's watching this video, you better vote for this man. We need competence in this country. Stop the bullshit.
And it looks like, obviously, the voting results are still coming in, but it looks like this is the biggest victory in a Republican primary since George W. Bush lost to John McCain in New Hampshire 16 years ago. How does it feel?
Well, I didn't know that number. That's a long time. That's a great feeling to know that it's been that big of a victory, but it's a lot of years. But I will tell you, it's just an honor to have won. As you know, I told you if I win by one vote, I'll be happy. But this makes me...
No, he's being humble. He's being cool about it. He's saying that if we only won by one vote, he'd be happy, but he knows what he's doing. Watch, the best is yet to come. This is a good guy.
Even happier, I will say that, Jake.
It's by a bit more than one vote. So if you look at the exit polls, you'll see that voters were looking for an outsider. They're mad at the Republican establishment. What do you think in particular about your message resonated with the voters of New Hampshire?
Well, I think it started with trade and the fact that we're being just ripped off by everybody, whether it's China, Japan, Mexico. And I think it really ended up being very much borders and security and other things having to do with security. And then you have the migration, and you have ISIS, and all of a sudden it morphed into that. And I think because of the fact that I had done so well with the border and done so well with the wall, which will be built.
I think he's hitting all the right nerves. He's saying the right message. He's got the right campaign. I think it's almost like a repeat of Ronald Reagan. Just you wait and see.
I think what happened is people started saying that I would also be the best with respect to ISIS and some of the outer problems that we have. So it seems that the whole security thing, the military thing, the fact that I'm going to take care of the vets far better than anybody else will be able to.
You betcha. The military thing right now is a major problem. Just you wait and see. We're actually right now, as I speak, sitting ducks, and I predict a major attack from ISIS. It's already in the works, and there's already talk between people that are already here planning the attacks. So just you wait and see. Watch. And then because the current people that are in charge are so freaking incompetent, when this guy goes into office, we're going to finally kick some butt. That's what we need to do. We can't pussyfoot around with this shit. This is very serious.
All sort of came down to that. But it seems like pretty much of a victory in every category. And of course, the easiest thing of all for me is going to be trade and jobs, because that's really what I do.
In terms of how you won in New Hampshire, did you pay more attention, did your campaign pay more attention to the ground game, to getting your voters to the polls, to making sure that they were motivated, as opposed to the approach of big rallies?
Well, I think the ground game was very strong, and I tell you, we really focused on it after Iowa. The ground game was not something I was extremely familiar with, but I learned quickly, otherwise the voters wouldn't like me too much. And I think, I learned very well, and we have a very good ground game, and, the people of New Hampshire are amazing.
I really wasn't expecting Kasich to be second place. I thought more it would be like Ted Cruz. But Kasich coming in second place is a freaking joke. You got to be kidding me. But you got to give him credit. They like him.
People, and now I'm going to South Carolina, and I think we're going to have tremendous success there. We were just there, and it had 12,000 people in a wonderful, wonderful arena. And to be honest with you, the ground game was very important to me, and I think we really learned about ground games very quickly.
As you may know, South Carolina, they like their politics a little bit more rough and tumble. Are you ready for what may come your way, the negative attacks and perhaps even dirty tricks that might happen in the Palmetto State?
Well, we've already had dirty tricks in this campaign, so, I'm ready for whatever they want to throw at me, and that's fine. I mean, we've had a lot of dirty tricks in this campaign, but, I want to congratulate everybody that's run. They're all very capable people, and it was an honor to run against them, and now I'll see them in a little while. Like, I'll be around 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be in South Carolina getting ready, and that should be interesting. I love South Carolina. I mean,
The fact that Bush brought his mommy to New Hampshire, that was a brilliant move. I guess my mommy's support paid off. Good for him. It was way down below, but I guess it just is going to go up and down.
people, I've been there many, many times, and the people are tremendous people, and I think I can do very well there.
There's a big competition, obviously, for second place and third place in New Hampshire right now. Who do you think is your competition going forward? Is it Ted Cruz? Do you see some rejuvenation for Jeb Bush and John Kasich? Who are you focused on?
I see them all, Jake. I really see them all. I think, they're all good competitors and talented people, and, right now it looks like Kasich has a little bit of a lead, but the other one, I'm just looking at your chart. Yep, it's getting a little bit closer. It's going to be a close race, I think, and you sort of predicted that, and so did CNN and the whole group. It looks like it's going to...
That's right. CNN made their prediction. I think it was about 10 minutes after I made mine. CNN said that Trump would win New Hampshire and that Bernie would win it as well. So we're right on. CNN and I got it right. We got it right.
Be a pretty close race for second.
Lastly, you've been campaigning more with your family, your wife Melania, your boys Don and Eric. How are they taking the news? This is a big, big night in Trump family history.
Well, they're very proud. Melania's standing with me right now, and Don and Eric and Ivanka. Corey's right outside, who's done a terrific job. And I was, in fact, he just walked in now, so I will comment on his ground game, which was excellent. But it's been an amazing period of time, and we're all thrilled. And we want to make America great again. It's very simple. We're going to make America great again.
Go, Don. I think you could do it. I love your family. I love your image. I love your campaign, and I think you're going to do it. Anybody that's daring to watch this video, make sure you vote for this guy.
Well, congratulations on a very, very strong win in New Hampshire. Best of luck to you. We'll see you out there on the campaign trail, Mr. Trump.
Thank you very much, Jake. You take care of yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, very well-deserved victory. Donald, go, go, go. You have my full support. And thank you for watching this video, and make sure you leave some comments down below, or else. Let's see. Okay, so how do we stop this thing here? Oh, here we go.